Welcome back to Adventures in Stray Space. Last time was the fighting retreat from the ship that you have found infested with psychic sex tentacles. It was quite hard fought, but you guys have managed to get your way out and de-ententaclate your bun. You now, your investment in the Red Mirror has paid off as they have set up a firing line and have incapacitated the quote-unquote pregnant crew and vaporized the tentacles coming at. So, I believe that is where we left off, with the idea being you guys know that there's a large cavern with a lot of heat signatures underneath the ship, and a few of them are scanned as bipedal life forms. The plan, I believe, rescue the peeps, and then blow up the blow up the cavern. Correct?
Set fire to the cavern.
No, we were gonna blow it up. We had a torpedo bomb you guys made me make.
No, yeah, we're gonna like firebomb it. We don't want to actually blow up the cavern in case like the ship crashes down further into it. Remember?
No, that's definitely not what we decided on.
That definitely is what we decided on. Yeah.
That's definitely what we decided on.
Then why did I make a roll last time to?
Well, I mean, the bomb had to still be made.
You had to make a firebomb,
oh, okay. It
like
was
a
a
fucking microwave
firebomb.
grenade, a microwave bomb or something like that.
I'm sorry, Savin. Our secret DMs mean nothing now.
No, I'll keep that as a backup. I'll take that one too, just in case.
Okay.
You're not allowed. You're not allowed to be a WMD, Papa.
You have no control.
Yeah, I knew it.
I mean, please don't.
Look, the nuke is a backup plan.
Can I make a backup of you first?
You didn't actually make a nuke, did you?
No, I took a torpedo.
Okay.
Because just in case the firebombing doesn't work, in case, I don't know, this thing is too resistant.
I mean, fair. But Savin, can we make a backup of you on the ship real quick?
No. I want to be able to play a Red Mirror if I die.
That's also not how AI work. She's
also
not
that.
a VI.
Alright, fair enough.
Remember when Data tried to do that? That didn't work out so well.
They tried to do.
No, because I'm not fucking mad.
Of course, they tried to do that.
Didn't we get like evil data from that or something like that?
No, that's Lore, his brother. He tried to make a copy of himself to procreate and made a daughter, and didn't work out so well for him. Sad beep boops.
Okay then.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. Star Trek.
Okay.
So.
What up?
Balls in your guys' court.
My balls are everywhere right now.
It's a lot of testicles.
Testicles, the eye.
Sometimes pronouncing things the way they're pronounced in different languages is fun. Testicles, one of the most fun. Testicles, the great hero of Greece. I'm fairly certain Snippy told me tales of this legend. Snippy might be that legend.
Oh, so it's just Zeus. Okay.
Snippy is a chupacabra. He is the goat sucker. Oh, goodness. No, all I can think of is calling Arkansas Arkansas just to piss people off.
That's good. I mean, as an American, when I was a kid, I thought it was Arkansas because, you know.
I mean, it looks like Arkansas.
Yep. But different language.
Oh yeah. How long does it take for us to get like the explodies already? Because I know that there is a firing line that has to hit a certain kill limit.
Yeah, I think we
That
brought
happened
it up last
already.
time.
Yeah.
By the time because Sieg just immediately just started working on that while you guys were in your battle line. So eventually the battle line ended, and by that time Sieg was done with her thing. Lyra was detentacling.
Sounds like
Alright, that's right. I went off to go shooting because I was no use for detentacling. And because I spent an actually big amount of credits on a very special scope that would have actually been quite perfect for fighting these things.
Turns out that if you don't use your organic eyes and instead you use machine eyes, psychic powers do not affect. At least the ones that these guys are capable of.
Yeah. Look at this. It's recorded on my sheet as one super fucking thermal lens.
fair enough.
Sounds accurate to me.
You better not show your thermal lens to any of the mirror. They might get nervous.
What do you mean? They should kiss my thermal lens.
And it's a magnifying glass joke.
Yeah, I know, but then, you know, also it's a red roll anus joke too. Obviously they must smooch it better, you know, with that special saliva.
It
I know I'm
actually
right.
looks better back there, right? Because it's like
Yeah,
it's like-
exactly. Yeah, go chase the red dragon. It's entirely from getting my anus tongued.
I was chasing the red mirror around your ship with a giant magnifying glass.
I'd rather indulge in mere butt stuff, but you know.
How
Luckily,
do you-
I have their magic spit now. So if people do handstands, I can lay into them.
Become the blowjob queen.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, like part-time. More like a blowjob regency.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, I keep
Grand-
house where blowjob royalty is currently occupied blowjobbing.
Yes, Grand Duchess of the blowjob.
Grand
GDB.
Duchess of the Suck.
I was just about to say that.
Anyway, yeah, I guess I'm ready and waiting for the call. Sit on that grassy knoll with the rest of the mirror and wait for you guys to come out with a goddamn bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once the bombs are done, we'll head on it. We'll come.
Hey guys.
Hey,
Greetings,
There he
crew.
is.
Do any of you like napalm?
Not on me.
Def-
Or in me.
yeah.
Oh,
On our enemies, yes.
hold on. Siggy will tweak some calibrations in her little bomb. How about white phosphorus?
Still not on or in me.
As long as it's on our enemies, yes.
Please someone say they like my bomb.
I love
It's
your
an
bombs.
adorable bomb.
Yay!
It's a very nice bomb. You did a good job making it.
I can only imagine that there is like Sigi's name signed on it in lipstick.
There's
No,
also-
it's got one of those like winged woman decals on it. She's holding a little image of the bomb itself.
Nice.
Well, you don't put like a little paw print on it.
I was about to say the paw print.
Like that's your signature. You don't sign it. You just put a little paw print.
Twist it. Bop it.
I
Paw
know
it.
that you meant to say signature, but it sounded like you said sphincter.
They're
Okay,
coming
now-
out of the wall, sphincters.
See, that's just a habit of knowing me for so long. Do you think I'd say that?
Yeah, this is fair. This sphincter-centric thinking will be the end of us all.
Really will. I'm fine going out that way though.
Or in. Yeah.
Heh.
So, most of the tentacles are, as I won't be a problem for a few days.
Luckily for us, we only have like looks a lot. Roughly 2 days. 2 days sounds about right.
Right. So how about? So I would like to have the lieutenant and 7 commandos stay behind and keep an eye on the ship and our guests, and have 2 commandos carry the bomb down with us, so we can so that the full group can keep them safe.
That sounds makes sense.
So that way our best weapons don't have to carry the actual bomb and can just have all of our attention on any problems.
Shoot anything that moves. Okay.
But not the pods, because the pods have people in them that we need to save.
Try not to activate the pods.
What was
Yeah,
that?
but the pods don't move.
I mean, we don't know that they don't move. I mean, they had to move to let people out.
They could do a heck and squelch, it's true.
Mm,
They might be really
Also, don't,
wriggly.
charge and stab eggs randomly. Isn't that right, Lyra?
It was a very educational experience.
Mhm.
she learned from her mistakes.
So, what was that, Adjatha? You got drowned out there.
I didn't say anything.
You didn't
Oh,
say
I could've
anything.
I could have sworn that he did.
Ghost of Adjatha's past.
Adjatha, it sounds like he's still here amongst us even now.
I blame Knob Creek.
Kurt Cobain.
Adge isn't on the ceiling.
Oh.
Too soon?
It's been 25 years.
It doesn't mean I'm not saddened by it.
No, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we got the Foo Fighters out of it. Poor guy.
Well, that joke came out at muscle velocity.
Ah.
Mm.
Now I'm listening to Foo Fighters.
So,
You're really
Foo
giving it
Fighters
to me
is
with both barrels,
incredibly
guys.
Pardon?
I said you're really giving it to me with both barrels, guys.
Oh, don't worry. We have
yeah.
6 more on each
Oh,
side.
no,
to go through.
just the one. We wouldn't want you to get pregnant.
indeed, it was a single. But we'd usually just gauge that.
What?
Okay,
know.
that's enough.
That one was
I
a
lost-
deep
I
stretch,
lost
too.
track of
I
what
feel
we got.
shame.
Yeah.
I lost track of it a
Just
long
stop.
time ago.
Guys, it's a warning. I feel shame. That means we move on.
Anyway, let's go rescue Prince Fuckboy.
Oh boy.
Well, just make sure to slap on fresh magazines and power packs. Sure, Siduri has the art one.
Yep. Gonna mount myself on Sieg. You know, that non-slip-off Sieg.
Again,
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That thing was so safe, there was no falling off.
yeah, but if they do that, like, weirdo thing that they did,
Which one?
like,
I mean, nothing can climb into my asshole if it's already occupied by saddle.
Very fair point.
See, if we
Fair
just
point.
plug all the orifices, then the tentacles can't get
Yeah.
in there.
This is our sirens moment. You wax your ears and plug your anus.
I have a whole collection.
That means the bad thoughts can't get in to touch all the wrinkles. And nothing can get in your butt.
If we'd like,
So
we
what
can go
you're
raid my
saying-
collection for plugs.
Wait, does anybody have a chastity belt the
No,
size
that's
of
actually
me?
not a terrible idea.
I know, right?
Hold
Oh,
on.
no.
I'm gonna go on the ship and grab one and just.
Alright, yeah,
I
Sieg.
didn't mean the chastity belt part of it.
Alright, I gotta get you nice and ready, Sieg, because obviously I know that you've got, a pretty extensive set of tensile restraints here. Gotta make sure that we just pack toys in until nothing else can fit.
I'm sure I got one.
Otherwise,
yeah.
tentacles might
Sieg
sneak
as well.
in.
Why don't you just stuff the ghouls in there so they, eat the tentacles if they come in there?
I don't really think that we want anything to dissolve inside, Sieg.
You came to the wrong neighborhood.
The tentacle pushes inside, and then 6 glowing green eyes open around it, and it slowly withdraws from the anus again afterwards. Just
You
nopes
just
out
see
of
it.
that thread.
You just see a pair of brass knuckles glowing laser knuckles and a baseball bat.
Why did the goose inside me pull a switch knife?
Sneak.
Oh god, that's funny.
Yeah. Does he have a preference on shape?
Not particularly.
Not. Okay, I hear ya.
Not. Gotcha. Yeah.
Exactly.
I may have one of my
I'm
clothes
glad
very
somebody
quick.
picked up on that.
Well, Lyra did. She actually is carrying it over
Yeah.
on the trolley.
Yeah, we put a trolley. So we've got a missile on one trolley, and we've got these sex toys on the other, and honestly, I've forgotten which is which.
Now, we'll want these back after they've been cleaned, alright? Understand? Good.
It just looks, wow, all these are so fucking small.
Look,
I would laugh if the prince has been safe the entire time because he's got the golden butt plug in and the tentacles just cannot figure it out. It's been protecting his chastity inside his anus
No.
now for centuries.
look, the biggest one
No, it's
might
even
get
fucking
you.
better. He has a plug and a fucking sissy cage. That's the only fucking reason they can't get through. They're tied together.
Oh,
Sadness.
Fucking hate those things.
made me think of Rin.
I was about to say the Atherin treatment.
Worst sex toy.
Oh well.
Oh, well.
So yeah, once everyone's got their protection in, Red
then
Mid too.
I think-
Use their army issue toys.
I don't know if they. You know what? I don't.
You know
I don't know,
what?
maybe
They will.
just,
They will be vulnerable to.
Yeah. Look, if the commandos want help, you can lubricate it for them. Hey, I ain't kidding. Everyone should obviously, get some.
Not
get some
even.
protection.
Not yet. Not joking. These things do try to crawl up inside of you.
Yeah, I know.
Hey,
They're
Siduri,
fine.
Yes.
would you like one too?
I think I'll just stay at a safe distance.
What?
The
Boring.
mirror are fine. That would be too much of a distraction.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
I guess it is kind of annoying to carry something heavy while you're holding a plug-in. You'd spend the entire time clenching. And then it'd be like, why are the commandos walking so funny with that missile? Are they just really trying not to drop it? They're concentrating.
Yes, indeed.
well, just make sure that we get
Oh,
everyone
before
else
we
on
go. Sorry.
just mentioning that to compensate for the loss of 2 red mirror rifles in case they start bombing out, get Big Woofer and anyone else of the dogs with pew-pews.
I'm not sure if the goose can fire guns. There is the orc print. There's the Thragan
She's a
princess.
melee fighter.
She's a melee.
She's a melee fighter.
Yeah, we do not want her charging the enemy lines.
It's true.
And I have asked nicely for you guys not to bring a bunch of combat PCs with you. NPCs
No.
with you.
This is
No,
for
we're
the-
saying
this-
for the
this
stay
is-
behind because we've stolen 2 commandos to carry shit. Just to ask a couple of our other, strong soldiery types to sit up there and shoot things.
I'm sure Dr. Ronald can just fire a gun. Probably, maybe.
No, not really. She
No,
knows the
it's fine.
basics. She has a Derringer.
Yeah, it's fine. She just has to shoot anything that comes close to the ship.
It's okay. They've got displacement anyway, so if you just shoot wildly and vaguely their direction, odds still looking pretty decent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm sure the ship will be
No.
fine. We got plenty of people guarding it.
It should be okay. I mean, most of the tentacle monsters were cleared out.
Yeah.
Should be okay, but stay alert.
Yeah, should and is are two different things, so...
With Riolan, we'll be fine. Riolan and all the others. 7 commandos, the lieutenant and Riolan. Should be good.
Yeah.
Is there any way we can do some kind of like seismic scan of the cavern?
Well, we got a
From above
freaking
ground.
warship that could just scan.
I mean, you did. That's how you found out the cave was there.
Yeah.
And
So-
it was a pretty high roll, so was it a detailed scan?
How extensive are these caverns?
Quite. And
So-
they go fairly far underground, all with different heat signatures. But the only ones with humanoid heat signatures are the ones directly below is the entrance directly below.
If we want to burn out the whole thing, we're going to have to drop multiple charges in key areas.
Well,
This
but
is our
that depends also. Here's the thing, that depends also how you do it. If it keeps going downwards, all you really need to do is to flush the entire cave system with a denser corrosive gas.
It spiders out from there. It goes in all directions.
Yeah, but are they lower than the entrance point?
Not all of them.
Okay. So, percentile like 80, 90. Stray.
Wait, was that a question?
Yes.
But 80 and 90?
I was asking, well, since this is a high entrance point, and a fair bit of them is below about what estimated potential amount of that spidered cavern system is below us.
I don't know, maybe about 50-60%. A lot of it will just go off into other directions and deep into some mountain.
Mm. Yeah, that sounds almost like a doable plan instead of doing that. Just flood the place. Look at can compare the rock type and see if we need an acidic or a caustic gas.
I don't know. It'll be fine. I have faith. We should get moving though.
Yeah, we should get moving.
yeah. Let's go.
Okay, then they carry. Everyone keeps their eyes out open. And well, if you got the digital scoping, use that. Makes it easier to shoot.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I in fact know what's up. Also, our typed out questions to Savin have been totally ignored.
I know, right?
Sorry. I can...
Look, these are the questions we have to know, really.
They're very
Science.
important.
Science demands an answer.
But what does robot sex feel like, though? It's super important.
It's difficult to describe. I don't know what organic intercourse would feel like. I imagine it's the closest proximity a overwhelming rush of data that registers as pleasure.
And just if it fries a chord, that means it was shit tons of all the data.
Yes, what you might call an explosive orgasm.
Wow.
Messy. Solder everywhere.
So then it's like encrypted data, like
Really complicated foreplay.
Is that the equivalent of, like, protection? Is that wearing...
No, that would be anti-malware.
And,
Oh,
okay. You know what?
that
Alright.
makes sense. Yeah.
And truly getting a virus is a annoying possibility.
What about dickflu.exe?
So he just visibly shudders.
See,
Not a virus.jpg.exe, everyone's favorite.
It would be a
Well,
shame
at
to
least you
lose.
didn't go.
Be a shame to lose temporary control of my muscles or extremities or my attachments.
yeah, I bet. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
at least you didn't go to. What's the name of that? Auto character. What's the name of that station we usually are at?
Tavros.
Tavros.
Tavros. Okay. At least you didn't go to citrusfestival.tavros.com. The evolution of Lemon Party.
Ugh. Thankfully, we live in a world where meat spin is actually hot.
No, it's just this. It's just the same fucking GIF and the same
It's still
song
the
for
same
4,000 years.
Oh no.
Except now it's holographic.
Yeah, three-dimensional, but it's still the same fucking thing. Just the same.
Is it still playing that song as
thing.
well?
Oh no, it's.
Oh, no,
just
sorry,
the
you
same
spin me
round.
right round. Yes, sorry, I forgot that the second one is just the meme version of that.
I still need to find the Circus Afro song.
Alright, let's get this over with.
Yeah, let's go smoke them out. Go make them smell some napalm.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Well, if we can actually seal the entrance, before the detonation, that will just, the backdraft will start pulling in from all the openings and, seal them up.
Please, this is not the first spaceship I've blown up.
We're not blowing up the spaceship.
Okay, fine, you're right, actually. I suppose I haven't non-destructively hellfire baked the inside of a spaceship. I've blown one up, though.
Yeah,
Good
I was
to know.
there. I was shooting it.
Oh, no, I mean from the inside, but sure.
Oh, okay.
Well, there's the
Then no,
big
I have not.
hole.
Yeah, it's right down there, I think. Yes? If I can scroll my map. Yeah.
To the left, yeah.
I mean, it's not to the left, it's just straight down.
Is it?
Clear on the sides. These pods, though. Are those subpods sealed or open?
Those were the ones that came out of the walls and attacked you before. I just deleted
Okay.
all the fucking tokens because it was starting to chug.
Okay, so they
Yeah,
are
so these are-
like open and empty. I should
Good.
probably
Okay.
max out my HP.
Yeah, you probably should.
Your hard penis.
Like to take a moment to listen at the vents here, see if I can hear anything down there.
I mean, yeah. You hear squoodling, but it's very distant.
Well, that's good.
Scoodle.
All right,
that's a
don't worry. I've
fantastic
activated
word.
my own inbuilt Squoodle sensors at maximum efficiency.
What, you guys? That's the
Yeah.
word that tentacle monsters. That's the sound the tentacle monsters make. I'm unsure as to why you're confused by their squoodle.
Yeah. No, I just want to know how far the Squoodle is away. I can track a
Engineering, what's
Squoodle at
the-
50 boos.
Is this like a hole down into a lower deck of the ship?
It doesn't just go through the lower deck of the ship, but it goes down, and you can, like, if you want, you can take a piece of rubble and toss it over, and then about, 10 seconds from now, you hear blink.
This ship is going to depressurize as soon as we leave the atmosphere.
That's fine. It doesn't need to be
Oh,
pressurized to go through a warp gate.
Yeah, we just need to
It
have it.
should be okay. We just got to make sure that no one alive is on this ship when we leave. Otherwise, they are in for a terrible day.
Yeah, there are actually like some people on one of the upper decks. The
Yeah.
people
Yes.
who came in on the
We'll need to grab.
We'll have to play clean up afterwards, but
Yeah. Then get, all the other passengers either, detentacalized and onto the ship, or, throw them into the pods and close them up again.
I mean, that's
Dr.
being worked on
Anal
right now.
is doing it, but there's a lot of them, so it's a process.
Yes. It is a process.
There's like
Alright,
40 of
I'd like to
them.
get set up to like have us rappel down, because I imagine the nest is below us somewhere.
down
Very-
in those caverns. Yeah.
Yeah.
Down
Sure.
the underground.
The heat signatures of the humanoids are directly below you as well. It doesn't look like you'll be trucking along some caverns, most likely because they were probably just woken up on the bottom section of the ship and couldn't be moved.
Let's throw down some. What would be a suitably futuristic grapple repel, like a super strong magnet on the end of a synth.
Yeah, I mean, you could do that. There's probably like jetpacks, and in the game, if you have them, you could have purchased so far the climbing kit, which has like little anti-grab boots.
I just have a survival kit that has stuff in it: rope, multi-tools.
The
What's
guy-
it?
The climbing kit, an advanced climbing kit meant for extreme environments. It includes emergency stabilizers, laser pythons, and synthweave rope and hook.
Laser Python, holy shit.
Laser Python. That's so.
Laser Python.
That's so dumb.
Very
That's
sci-fi
so
dumb.
extra.
I love it. I love how sci-fi dumb it is.
I would have said hard light pythons, but I'm fairly certain that the author for this was just had just listened to Why Aren't Lasers Doing Cool Shit, and then
Yeah,
I'm
but I
just
mean,
going.
Question: why aren't lasers doing cool shit?
I mean, they are in this setting. Did you not hear laser pythons?
Yeah, exactly. They're doing cool shit. Exactly.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna start setting up some rope. Oh no, we have to pull 4 Legos. I mean, Zeke will be fine. She's got rocket feet.
you and your fucking rope.
We may have to lower Jamina down.
We'll have to lower a bomb down as well.
Oh, well, that's a good point.
Mm,
That's on anti-grav trolley, right?
Yeah, okay,
push
fine.
it.
We can go get the trolley.
yeah, but that's a long way down.
I mean, we're
We
not
could
getting the trolley back up afterwards.
We could rig up some pulleys.
Just question: what was in the survival kit again?
It's a survival kit. What do you think?
Rations,
rope,
rebreathers,
rope,
some
water,
rope.
rations, air.
Mine has rope
Okay.
and multi-tools in it, as well as other stuff. It's just a survival kit. It has whatever. It has whatever you need to survive in it. Or
It is not a tactical insertion kit.
Oh no, I'm currently riding on my tactical insertion. It's very comfy.
And then Sieg finds the vibrator function.
What do you mean finds? I installed it.
She is the vibrator function.
We're entering a firefight. I need you to turn this off of pulse, please, for the love of God.
No, this is your rate of fire control.
And then all of a sudden...
Trigger discipline enforced by toys.
And then before, right in the middle of what you guys are doing, a Canadian Drider appears and attaches a synth rope to an electro...
oh, that. I always forget to change my name.
Alright, I'm just gonna start jet bootying down while everyone gets ready.
Oh, the jets!
Yeah, but that feels great.
Ah!
Well, I have, if there's just nothing that specifies, I have broken it that fits a Leithan.
Well, yeah, it would be
sure
weird
of
if your survival kit doesn't help you survive.
And you just see this goddamn, like, what's it called? Mr. Borker speeches again?
Ausar?
Half-ausar, yes. You see just Jamina throw down a rope that is about as thick as an ulcer forearm. Starts climbing down, repels down.
It's not like you have hooves. You've got like weird lizard feet, right?
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
got
I got
grippy
6
feet.
of them. These are actually, I can grip with these.
Yeah, I should be
Not
fine.
hand, not hand, but pretty good.
Yeah,
grip.
you can still ascend and descend. That's fine. I'm currently busy saving versus Creamy Newt.
Why not?
My head, I'm like,
Okay.
Nice.
we can figure out a way to get the dolly or the charges down into the hole.
Yeah, it'll just take time.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, there's down to be supplies on this ship because God knows the crew aren't using.
Okay, let me make sure that I activated dynamic lighting.
I really
Oh,
should modify Sam
okay,
to actually do that.
Always a
My-
good thing to check. Just last time.
Looks
Yeah.
like it's on.
Oh, I see pods.
Don't attack the pods.
And you guys will touch down and sploosh into some water.
Ah yes, down into the Gabriel Pickard depths.
Are you sure it's water?
Oh.
Why should I use anything other than Gabriel Pickard's map? I actually bought this set today because I was like, I wonder if Gabriel has an underground map with water in it.
Oh
There's
yeah.
lots of.
Okay, so you want to stop for a second? Let Stray give us a description before we start bumbling off.
Stray doesn't do that. What are you talking about?
I mean, she might. Do you want to do that, Stray?
Oh, okay. I will describe it. You guys land in a deep, dark cave, and there is some bioluminescent fungi on the ceiling, and it is wet.
Awesome.
Good to know. It's worth knowing.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
So there's pods over
Cat.
here, pods over there.
left and forward.
I see a little alcove over here that has some dry land.
Psst, 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 psst.
Amazing.
Anything in this alcove, or is it just a little alcove?
Just a little alcove, as far as you know.
How high is the roof in here? About.
In the place where you are, you know,
I
a lot of meters going up. If
Definitely-
you're talking about in general, I don't know, 10 feet?
Flashlight the ceiling. Just make
Alright,
sure there's
so-
nothing on the ceiling.
probably not enough clearance to safely get over these things with the rocket booties.
I see a
The
person.
stalagmites, they go to the
No.
they go to the
Not
ceiling.
them. I mean these guys, the little eggies.
Be warned, I see people and psychic tentacles on move up north and to the left.
Wow.
They're a fair distance away from us, but they are there.
And stop.
Do you want? I was
Oh,
about to
no.
shoot, but okay.
Well, Sigi crossed the line where they could actually start hearing you and do actions. So
Oh, that's a Royal Guard person. Okay, I see.
Nice.
Well, there's a lot of Royal Guard on this turn order.
Well, we do know which ones to prioritize, so prioritize.
I am prepared for violence.
Father, I crave violence.
Mm-hmm.
Father plus.
Well, that's a picture of Prince Ash down there on the turn
yes.
order. Scroll down.
Yes, I see. Good. Don't worry, my prince. I will save you.
You mean I will savor you?
Also that.
Lips slip slowly.
Jamina, Sieg, Siduri, Captain Fenris, Lyra.
Oh, good. I'm glad we're all about to get hypnotic patterned.
Oh, totally. We are right in the in a perfect angle for it, Savin. It's like what, 5?
Gee. This
3.
Royal Guard is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and shoot at Sieg.
Oh.
No,
No.
my dice are never good. Captain.
I cannot see anything. But I am not going to get closer to anybody. In fact, I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to ready an action to shoot the first thing I see that comes down this way.
Okay, I'll give you this because you were told red mirror, and they can tell it to you in turn. The psychic tentacles have to move within. They estimate 25 to 30 meters to actually be able to start casting stuff, like the brain affecting stuff on you.
Okay. Yeah, but yeah, they're already close enough.
Watch out for those blasts when they get within 3 meters. They make you horny and it goes through your.
So I'm just going to I'm gonna ready my action to see when I see something come through.
Okay. Royal Guard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What can you see? Sieg and you can only see the and Jamina. Lyra, she chooses you. God damn it. Token broke again.
Right, could they see?
25 for 14, Jamina. I mean, Lyra.
Yeah, that'll hit me. 14. Ouch.
Other Royal Guard. Ooh, she's in a good position. She's going to take cover in her position. Behind a Roxo. And then shoot at... Who could you see from your position behind the rocks? Basically, everyone but Siduri and the cat. I'm sorry. It's,
Oh, this
it's
on
gonna
me
happen
again?
again. Yep.
Oh, you probably hit me. I've only got like 15 AC.
Pew
Hey!
pew!
You've exactly knocked out my shielding.
Siduri!
Okay, I'm gonna step out from behind cover here. Let's see. So we had the range of the arcs for this thing, but do we know the range of the actual weapon?
Oh, the arc cannon?
Arc caster, yeah.
Yeah, the arc caster. That's fucking 20 meters. It's not far. But I'm pretty sure that it can still hit from where you are.
Yeah, looks like it. Okay, so I guess I'll target this one first. Arc to
Sharing
bottom,
stealth.
and then arc to top.
Good demic. So, you targeted this one, correct? That's the first one?
Now the middle one is the one that I have.
Oh, the middle one, okay. Alright. Do you get Vital Strike from this? Just a question. I forget.
I don't.
You came out of stealth, so
Was she stealth?
No,
Or-
not when we're going down here.
Oh yeah, because I don't remember Siduri rolling a stealth roll.
I meant to say something, I forgot.
Oh, okay, never mind then. Okay.
Yeah. My
well,
bad.
well, it's still good damage. Let me start taking away from everyone. I assume it's gonna go in a line kind of like eh. Actually, it's probably not gonna do well hitting this person back there, but 1, 2, 3. So I'll give you those. I mean, it is a good gun. Edge has gotten incredible use out of it. And find. All right. So, I'm not sure if you have any abilities left. Can you like jump back and hide
Yeah.
as per usual?
That is what I will
Okay.
be doing.
Okie dokie. Ooh, and back into the night you go. Fenris!
Ah, whoa. I'm a little
I
bit out of range for stabinating.
should have actually given had a roll in case it just hits one of those eggs, but
I mean, it would probably want to go from shield to shield before Ego anyway.
Fenris. Are
Yeah,
you
yeah.
gonna shoot them with your shoot blasts?
Yeah, I'm probably going to gun shoot one of those guards. I guess the topmost of that trio that I can see.
The one with the low shields? Okay, yeah.
Kapew!
26 for 7, and you pop her shield.
Take that.
And she takes uno de magios.
That'll show her.
Yeah!
And that's my turn. As a bonus
You gonna
action,
move?
as a bonus action, I clench upon my steed.
Shiny and chrome.
Have to witness me. I scream, firing into the sunset.
Don't pop. The thing is just...
Yeah, I know.
Okay. And so the prince will rush forward and call out, "Defend the nest!" and then hold up a strange revolving cylindered weapon and open fire.
How pregnant is he?
Oh, he doesn't have anything on him right now.
I
Oh,
see.
joy.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Here's that 3, and it's gonna hit me. Don't worry.
Haha, no, it's Jamina. God damn it, you piece of shit. Why do you do this to me? Why do you make me hate you?
Yep, that's it.
Alright, and green energy will lance out from his weapon. He's using some sort of old pattern plasma pistol on you. Dig!
Oh, woo. Alright. Let's move.
No, don't do that. I'm about to hypnotic pattern.
Alright.
You
Yeah, I'm
move.
gonna go up here, staying at least 1 square away from eggy mabobbers at all times on my move.
You can move up Sieg, Fenris.
And let's see. I guess I'll throw a grenade. That seems like a good thing to do. Do these guys have shield belts at all? Yeah, they do. Excellent. I'm gonna huck a EMP right in the middle of these 3 nerds.
But why?
Because I like contributing to fights. So they need to make
So
DC.
3 meters.
Oh, hey, I can hit 4 of them. Excellent. Although this one will have, like, serious cover.
Yeah,
I'm
EMP
giving
doesn't
that
really
one-
care.
I can tell that to the game. It's a reflex save. It's a
Mm.
dexterity saving throw.
Okay, so you're hitting. It's right here, right? This is your center.
Right here. So it'll hit
Right here is your
all
center.
the royal guards and the prince.
Okay.
And again, the one that doesn't have shields doesn't care. Unless it's using an energy weapon, then she cares.
Save, fail.
Alright, well, I believe it's half damage on a miss.
And fail. So,
Let me just find the roll book amongst all the other books that start with adventure here. Explosives.
explosives.
Let's see.
Uh,
Yeah, EMP grenade. Disables energy weapons for 1d4 rounds. That's just... that happens. And save versus 3d10 damage to shields. So...
Oh, that's really handy. That means the prince's weapon is like disabled for 1d4 rounds.
And there's no damage on a successful save, so that's nice.
Yeah, it's fine.
So, none. 17. 17. So he has no shields anymore. And let's put a.
What sort of guns were you using?
The Royal Guard,
Yeah,
hammer rifles.
Okay, so those are kinetic.
yeah. So the princess plasma is for how many rounds?
Roll me 1d4. Savin.
4 rounds! Get fucked.
Oh yeah, that's a good grenade. Good job.
Good go, Scritches.
Woo.
I was going to make sure that your puppets feel real love when they do good things. Otherwise, they get pesky and bite the furniture.
I thought they get uppity and puke on things. Or is that just Toshin?
Cruel.
This one is going to force Sieg to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no. Alright, let's rock and roll. Nice.
You save against gravity anchor.
Fuck you, stupid tentacle.
And this tentacle says, no, fuck you, and will instead cast what everyone knew it would cast. 6 points.
Hypnotical pattern.
Hypnotic pattern. And a 5-foot cube. 5-meter cube, sorry.
Oh, god damn it. I'm still in range of it.
Haha.
Yeah. Don't worry. Cersei's gonna cuck us out of turns, don't worry.
It's fine, it's fine. So, I'm going to need wisdom savings throws from everyone but Fenris and Sieg.
Fucking... me.
Jamina does not care. Also, Zam does not care.
I mean, it doesn't matter for Sam. Sam can't do anything without me directing him.
But Zam also doesn't care. He's a VI. Now, I believe that psychic powers will go like through walls and stuff like that. So now I have to make Red Mirror Commando save.
God damn it.
So now I have to remember what their will is.
Wait,
I mean,
you said cube, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And they know that they can see that we are down here, but do they know about the red mirrors way in the back then? They
Wait a minute.
wouldn't.
5-meter cube.
I mean, it was centered like right here.
Can it even see that?
It doesn't.
Yeah, but
That doesn't matter with this spell.
I mean, but Stray, if it has to be a cube,
I'm gonna draw the cube. Hang on.
yeah.
You can see like right here.
Gosh.
'Cause I'm thinking like it might not hit Kina then if you want to get the red mirror,
Why are the red mirror with us?
because they're
They're
carrying a
carrying
bomb.
the bomb.
Oh, right.
Because this is like a 5-meter cube here.
I didn't center it there though.
Yeah, but where are you centering it?
I have pointed at it multiple times. Right
So you're
here.
saying, okay, right here. 2. It's like that.
What?
If you're saying right there, like here is where your center is, then the cube goes like that. Do you get what I'm saying?
No.
Okay. If it's a 5-meter cube, I think you're missing Kina if you're hitting all 4 of us.
Oh, no.
Let me scroll in farther. Do, 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 do. Fairly certain that's off center. Center's right here.
Yeah. You have 3 this way, 2 more this way. That's 5 across. It's a 5-meter cube, not a 5-meter radius.
I mean, if you'd pick a center point, and then it's 2 squares from every... Let me just move down there so I can help. That is the correct size of a 5-meter cube, yeah.
Okay, well then Philia didn't get hit with it, neither did the mirror.
Well,
Okay.
okay.
Please
So
remove
you're
that
good,
cube.
Duncan.
I think we should keep them. I think we should keep that around in case they fire it off again. But okay.
I think it was here.
Okay, so it's so my turn then.
Yes.
Then I'll do what I did before. I will move up and bonk, bonk. Just run through them.
Give
It-
them slaps.
Takes an action
Yep.
to slap a person, I think.
I
Yep.
think it's an action to wake up one person, yes. The spell ends for an
Yeah,
affected
man.
creature if someone else uses an action. So you can wake up one of them.
Yeah. Then I'll wake up the Lyra.
Okay.
Lyra gets a turn this round.
Hooray! Now I need to check something real quick to see what shield surge is. Cause I do want to wake up Siduri, but I am dangerously low on things if they decide to start shooting at me. So let me check that out real quick. It's a minor action. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I will wake up Siduri with my action. That's 1, 2. So if I'm here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take some like cover back here behind the alcove, and then I will shield surge myself because I need it.
Nice.
Oh no.
Best I could hope
Good
for.
roll.
And that will do me. That's everything I can do.
This royal guard will shout, shield, and press a button.
Frankly, how dare.
Aha! I also can do what you do. Psychic tentacles. Cannot see anyone other than Sieg and Fenris, and can't even do that where it is right now, so... Okay. Wait, no, you're technically in Sieg Square. Still can't see you.
Yee.
There, hey guys, did you know that Identical Monster doesn't have great movements?
What?
Crazy, right? And this one is going to pop around the corner and try to shoot Sieg in the face.
Hi.
The tentacle pregnant lady just squeezes the trigger. She does not say hi back. Very rude.
It is rude.
She
Just
misses because I'm
Bounces
bad.
off.
Captain!
Well, no one came by on my ready to action, so 1, 2.
Well, you guys are attacking a stronghold. They're on the defense.
Alright, I see you guys now. I will take a shot at...
What was that?
Zabato.
What of?
Probably these
Red one.
tentacles. Finish moving.
More tentacles?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at the tentacles and the... Because fuck those tentacles. That one, I'm gonna say I can't see that one, but I can hit that one in the back. That one. There it is. Hey, that was pretty good.
Indeedly. And because you're using the sight, it will take all the damage. You do not shoot at a phantom limb.
Excellent. That's my turn.
Royal Guard going to continue the shoot sieg mode.
Frankly, I'm feeling a little bullied.
They're being very rude.
That's what you get for closing range.
You mean I get missed?
You suck. The other one will do this. No, it won't. Siduri, you're up.
Thought I recognized those Royal Guard tokens.
Did you take them?
No.
Muted Adjatha?
Oh, I sure am. Okay, so I'll step out and do another shock. I guess I'll go on that guy and then loop around clockwise.
Sounds good to me. E. 6. 5.
Yeah, this is from hidden, so all the vital strikes get added in.
Oh, right. Let me go back around.
Gotta take a second pass on that.
Shut up. When Lyra and the Sieg yell at the girls, they just shout back in unison, "Defend the prince!"
We are trying to help the prince as well.
Yeah, I know if I
Fenris.
think that one of my friends is gonna fuck him. You know, as you do. Did I buy any nades? The endless question. I have one hand grenade. I'm gonna dump it right here.
Please be cognizant of the air of effect.
Oh yeah, there's echoes in all of that shit.
Yeah,
Fine.
that's... Can't really use
Yeah,
grenades
okay.
down here.
Yeah.
And
Actually,
also,
what-
grenades underground.
Yeah.
I mean,
Alright, fine. I will shoot, I think probably the tentacles is a good idea. I don't know.
But no, I have so many tricks left to play.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the tentacles. Pew. Damn it. Oh wait, maybe that hits on them. I can't remember.
Ooh.
Okay.
As you guys recall, you found their AC was 13.
Ooh. Oh, that's my turn then.
Prince Ash is going to angrily smack at his weapon and attempt to get it back online. With an engineering roll. His parents forced him to go to school, you understand.
Yes. Quite.
He didn't learn anything, though.
I mean, he learned how to be a bimbo.
He learned his favorite positions with slutty co-eds.
But also... Run away!
Damn it.
Run
He
to
learned
the
to-
loving embrace of the tentacly. Sieg!
Alright, Fenris, are you ready?
As I'll ever be.
Alright. Damn it. It's just out of reach. However, the Royal Guards don't have melee weapons out, do they? They just have their rifles?
They have hammer rifles out currently, but they do have swords attached to their hips.
Well, that's on their hips, so I don't really care. So, Cowabunga it is. Gonna go in here and beat this bitch's face with the hammer.
But why?
Whack! Stop
But
resisting.
why?
So we were here, so 4.
Ouchies.
Alright, figure out where I can actually go here. Having some cover would be kind of neat. Let's see.
Is that how that works in this game? If someone has energy weapons out, if you leave their threatened square, they can't just shoot you with a gun?
Correct. You cannot make opportunity attacks with ranged weapons.
Not even pistols?
Nope. Alright, fuck it. We're going into the square. That's why pistol and sword is a valid combo.
Your mom's
As well as looking too cool.
Mm-hmm.
for school?
And then as we approach, I swap to pistol and sword.
And Constitution saving throw, Sieg.
Oh boy. 10.
No, you stop that. Get gravity anchored.
No.
But also, yes. Your speed is halved and you have disadvantage on all dexterity ability checks, attack rolls, and saving throw. Which is good because of what's about to happen. 1, 2, and... Aerokinetic Blast. Dexterity saving throw, Sieg and Fenris.
Oh boy, dex saves. My best save. Hey, on the other hand.
I mean, you.
Oh, no, that means I'm gonna
disadvantage. Because you grabbed anchor, remember?
Shit.
Boo.
Boo.
Alright. You both take 8 resolve damage.
Okay, that's not so bad.
You took away my PP. Jamina.
There's hopefully a cream for that, or some kind of pill.
My god, my chow main's here. The delivery driver didn't get lost.
I'm astounded.
Okay,
Now I must
So
wait for them
this-
to drop it off.
just one. With me scope and everything.
You sure you want to line attack an egg?
With me rifle that
Okay,
has
with
a
your rifle.
scope. I do
Okay,
not
okay.
have a scope on my fucking minigun.
You sure?
I mean, I wouldn't put it past you.
It'd be the most
Well-
tactical minigun with like a spinning bayonet on it.
Every barrel has a fucking bayonet on it.
Yeah,
like a
exactly.
girl
No,
power.
every barrel has a foregrip on it.
Every barrel has a scope on it, so you keep your eye in one position, and the scopes replace themselves if you go fast enough.
You do have to kind of like
Yeah.
go a little bit cross-eyed though, just a bit.
You just get fucking seasick and puke. Like violently puke but start firing.
Oh, yeah,
Oh
see,
man, yeah.
Each barrel has a flashlight on it.
Different
Little
color.
strobe lights.
I like this idea. We should
Okay,
do
but
it.
anyway. I will use my Marauder. Okay, and with my use through digital scope and everything, let's see if I can do some decent.
Oh my god, I spoke too soon. They got lost.
Oh,
Ah,
Of course they did.
They
You're so
stopped
close.
in front of my building and are now driving around the opposite side.
They got close to your
Alright,
building,
give me a
stuck their
second.
finger up their nose and into their brain, and then they stopped thinking, and then they just decided to wander around for a while.
They pinched the one little edge of the brain and pulled it taut.
Here,
Got rid of those wrinkles.
I'll put it in VCT. What I'm looking at right now.
what a shame.
dumb.
So close, yet so far.
Okay, but still 11 on this.
Yeah, well, now I have to go help the delivery driver, so be back in a second, I guess.
Yep. See you here in a minute.
Good time to refresh drinks and use the restroom.
Fuck it, somebody has to tank these shots.
Mm.
I think Siggy's doing a pretty good job of it, considering that.
No, in case that they start shooting, us back here.
Oh yeah, but they're royal guard, so probably gonna go after the Siggy since she's kind of going for the prince.
Yeah, I'm just gonna beeline it for fuckboy
We'll
McGee
charge
there.
the technical pipe. Yeah.
Yes, I'm relatively
There are eggs
sure.
nearby. Careful.
There are more eggs near us than there are near them. A thought just occurred to me. We shouldn't kill the psychic tentacles.
Why?
Well, on the ship, when I busted open an egg, it let out like a
screamed.
psychic. Yeah. So, I'm just going to assume that killing a psychic tentacle will do something similar. Since those are its eggs.
That's if we kill them. What if we just knock it out?
I'm just saying, there's a chance that when we take this thing out, it may awaken eggs nearby it.
The last time we did any damage to all the eggs in the room freaked out.
Yeah.
Not all of them, but a substantial number.
A bundle of them did.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying, like, if we take out the psychic tentacle now before, like, the Royal Garden Ash or whatever, it may, like, do a scream that awakens eggs nearby or something.
No, I think the problem last time was that we hurt the eggs directly. As long as we don't touch them, I think we'll be fine.
Alright.
Which is basically just... they're being used as a mechanism to keep us from AoEing.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, it is a possibility. You never know.
Pot stickers, chow mein. So.
Alright. It me. So, first up, Zam is going to use my bonus action to try and attack the Psychic Tentacle. Let's do that. Oh, Zam, buddy. Buddy, Zam. So sad. So sad. And then... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. And... Can I see the Psychic Tentacle? I can. And then I will try and shoot the Psychic Tentacle. Boop.
Alright, the severely damaged one, I assume?
Yeah. I don't think I can see the other one. Yeah, the other one's kind of a pot shot through, like, this thing. So yeah, this one.
20 is good enough to negate the cover. And... Blurf.
Hooray, I contributed.
Hooray, I contrabanded.
Here, Amxal's movement. 1, 2, 3. And that's it for me.
Oh my god, they give me sweet and sour sauce for my pot stickers? No. Monsters. This royal guard. Is going to wheel about and shoot at Sieg, who is in pursuit of her print.
Yeah, I have a feeling I'm going to get shot by a lot of royal guards in the immediate future. Ow!
Yay!
Oh my god, why did you guys really did just run past all of the enemies?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, they ran right up there.
You will
Like-
take 20.
Ow! Well, there go my
Ooh.
shields.
Okay.
Why?
These
I don't.
psychic
why did-
tentacles. It went all this way to target you, then you ran up there, and now it can't see you because you're on the other side of that thing.
That was the point.
Oh, is it?
Alright,
There-
give it a couple of seconds, alright? It's going to...
Oh, there's more tentacles that I can't see.
Oh yeah, they're probably on this side of it,
2.
somewhere over here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
there
God
it is.
damn it, it still can't see you. 1, 2. And the Royal Guard will do same. And miss.
Phew.
I will be back in a second. I'm gonna grab some Mr. Miyoshi's marinade for these pot stickers.
Okay, so you guys are dire straight, a little bit dire.
It's a little something. I'm going to shoot those psychic tentacles. I want to take out those things are really fucking annoying and dangerous.
Yeah, yeah, they are.
That's basically what I'm going to do.
Oh yeah, that's great. I can just
Well-
put Sam up there and have a good line.
Yeah, sadly I'm too big to be able to squeeze past these fuckers.
Yeah, you have like what, 6 movement?
9.
9. Oh, okay, you can get, like...
But she is also a
Right.
large size.
Yeah. But you can get pretty much, like, right up in here if you wanted to and be able to see basically all of them.
Yeah, and touch all the eggs on the way there. Sounds like a great plan, no?
Let's see. Here. Here.
Okay, back.
No, see,
I don't...
look.
Yeah.
See, if I'm standing, see, I'm right on it then, instead of 1 block away.
I mean... I don't think Stray's going to punish you if you're, like, on the very edge of it, like here.
Punish?
Like, or... I don't think Stray's gonna do anything to you if you just, like, walk over it and not, like, attack it.
I'm too fucking big, that's the thing, so...
In Jamina's case, she would probably need to make like a dexterity roll, not to, to get around it.
Hmm.
You big.
Yes,
That's right.
but I could go this path, squeeze through there, and go
That's
up
probably
here.
your best. That's probably your best option.
Hmm.
Yeah, you can probably squeeze through that.
I am going to shoot that tentacle up there. Stray.
Oh no!
It's 14 hit.
That's it.
Yes, indeedly.
Excellent. So if you're going to try and go this way, I will go over here.
Sure.
Alrighty. Back to bullying Sieg.
Yay.
An 18 for a 14 and a 12 for nothing.
Well, neither of those will hit, thankfully.
Siduri.
Okay, well, I rolled garbage to hide last turn, so I don't get Vital Strike, but... let's see, I will start with this one, and then loop around clockwise. Nope.
That's like the first time you missed.
Yeep. And hide. That's better.
Fenris.
Oh,
Get him!
the prince?
Yes.
Okay. I think I'm gonna hold my action then until Sieg is close, so I can hit it with my sword and get Vital Strike.
Okay.
That might not be the best... Well,
You
no,
might not
I'm
get
sure he
away.
won't kill me. I'm sure I'll be fine.
I mean, his plasma gun's fucked, right?
Yeah, still fucked. He didn't
So he
fix
has
it last
no,
round.
no
It's still
weapons
protected.
actually to fight. Pardon, sorry?
Still your turn. You can.
Yeah, I'm more just wondering if I've got fucking anything that works in the way of healing or shield boosts or anything like that.
It would be a consumable if you had any.
Yeah, no, I'm looking. I don't. I have a lot of guns, multiple shields. Actually, I don't have multiple shields anymore. I gave all those away. But, data pads, flashes. I've still got that hand grenade, but again, it's a very varied blast area right around there. Yeah, I'm going to hold out and I'll swing at him when we're close.
Okay. Bye.
Are you sure you want to follow him?
Did he just go off the map?
No.
He went around the corner. He went
Oh,
around
okay.
with his...
Yeah, I just went around the corner. Because there could be tentacles over there. There might be tentacles over there. Who knows?
There's no way he has not run to the embrace of far more terrifying tentacles, but I'm with you.
What do you mean he
Yeehaw.
would? He loves the tentacles.
Is it my turn?
Eeg.
Oh my god.
Fingers crossed.
Alright, let's go here first. See if we can see this fuckboy. Oh, we cannot.
Alright, just letting you guys know, you guys are way out of our range to help you if anything goes wrong.
Fucking
Bye, guys.
turbo cucked. This is the cuckiest cucking that has ever cucked
That's
me.
8. You moved 9.
What? Oh, okay.
I just counted. You did a diagonal 4, diagonal 4. That's
Okay.
8.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
you're okay.
Whatever. If you say so.
Were you going to end up 1 square away
Yes.
from him?
Yes.
Oh,
Boom!
Why would you do that?
Because
Damn.
he's full of tentacle. And I would like him to
oh,
not
this
be.
is like the first time you get to use the vamp thing.
Yeah, it's
Son of
true.
a cock!
How much shielding
You're
did he
gonna face
have?
roll that attack here.
Going
Uh,
to
Can't do
No,
that.
success.
I can't.
He had 16 shields.
Okay, so I get back 4. Excellent. And I will take the opportunity to, let's see, which is the most healing I can get? Probably jury-rigging myself? Am I down that much? Nah, I can
If you're
wait.
down if you're down Resolve-wise, you could do Jury Wig. Otherwise, like, Shield Surge is your best bet.
I mean, they're about equal right now, and I'm down almost all of my shields, but Fenris isn't, so I'll wait until she gets damaged.
Mm.
So I guess that'll be me. Yep.
I'm sad. I've just like missed 3 turns in a row, and that's been my contribution.
How far away are you? So he's saying if I move on top of my dead friend, I can make Captain Philia make a Constitution saving throw.
What?
Constitution saving throw.
Gravity's being one mean mother to you.
This is just a... Hang on a second. $15.
Why would you do that?
Ooh.
Jamina.
Well, I'll try to get that tentacles again.
Actually, that should have been higher, but whatever.
Okay. Solid hit.
And I try to give, in worst case, Lyra some... Oh, right, and I can move... something. Can move, here. And then squeeze here.
So,
That's about it.
I guess at me then?
You.
It are you then?
Okay. So, Stray, quick question for before I move Zam to attack this thing. Is the cover difference, any difference from here to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Does that provide any difference whatsoever in terms of, shooting it?
Sam wouldn't be able to shoot it from where he is right now.
Okay, so I do have to move him over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure, I'll move him there. And then he's gonna fire on the tentacles.
Ah, I got marinated on my hands.
Oh yeah, take that
No.
18. And since he's all like digital anyway, because he's a VI. Of course, he's gonna aim through digital eyes or whatever.
Blurf.
Now let's see about me moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that gives me Royal Guards. So let's try and take out the Royal Guard back here. With a... Bam!
No.
14 does not hit, probably.
No.
And then I will move one more up here. That way I have a little tiny bit of cover against them.
Okay. Give me a second. I got sticky hands, and not for the usual reason.
Isn't your usual reason food related?
Nah, just come. You know, usual.
Yeah, usual.
Isn't their usual reason food related?
Alright, I'm back.
I see where you're going with
I
it.
did,
Yep.
I switched over to Mr. Yoshida's rather than Mr. Yusashi's, and Mr. Yoshida's, while very good, is still soy-based, and it's kind of thick, so when it gets on your hands, it's really sticky and tacky.
You should tell him to eat more fruits.
Alright, roll guard. Protect the prince. Psychic tentacles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Royal Guard, protect the prince. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, they're all just gonna run.
They're all
out.
following. They're all following. You guys are gonna get pincered here.
Captain!
Won't matter if the prince is down.
Captain Tight Pants.
I'm
I
gonna
assume
try.
your pants are tight.
They are very tight. It's the vac suit. They are as tight as they can possibly get. I'm going to shoot this one in the back. This Royal Guard in the back.
Oh, that package
Rude.
so fresh, so tight. You peel it open and it's like you just, took the lid off a fresh tin of tuna.
11.
I burned myself.
Ooh.
Oops.
This chicken chow mein somehow is still boiling hot after delivery. That's good delivery right there.
It's good delivery. It's too bad.
Yeah,
they got
apart from
lost,
where they
but-
get fucking lost. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. I mean, at least it's still very hot.
Yeah.
My everything. Owie.
Mistakes were made.
I didn't think it'd be that hot. You puppet shields. Royal Guard, protect the prince.
What? No, not that. No, not this one. This one.
Yeah, there's no shields anymore.
He didn't have shields at the
It
beginning.
didn't have any to begin with.
Yeah, it's been down shields for a while.
Yeah. You took the shields
I
of
hit-
this one.
I hit the wrong target. Whatever.
Yeah.
Damn it! It didn't finish him off. He's really low. He's got like 2 hit points.
Protect the prince. And then. Protect the prince.
So,
Siduri.
Move up. Reluctantly, I guess, go close to these eggs without disturbing any of them.
Okay.
And we will start here and work backwards. Or I guess to the left. And this is with Vital Strike.
Alright, so. And then second one. Blurf. Third one.
So fucking incredible with those attacks.
And fall back.
Back to the shadow. Fenris.
Me? Hi! Alright, here we fucking go again. Damn it all! Alright, see you next time.
Fenris, I was relying on you. Well, I bet a critter we're fucking dead.
Yeah.
And
guy-
disengage.
Stupid fuckboy.
Okay, let's see how. Is disengage just a?
Yeah, it's a
regular
standard
movement?
action.
Yeah, it's
So
a regular
you just get to
action.
do your regular movement. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, he gets his plasma gun back after this turn, I think.
Into the loving embrace of psychic tentacles. Sieg.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does the prince have a melee weapon equipped?
Nope, just a pistol.
Alright, well, let's bash him over the head, I guess, and hope this works. Yeet. I ain't hit.
Yeah.
Brought him down to exactly half health.
Yep.
Oh,
Actually,
yeah,
a little
no.
bit less.
Considering I'm now back in a bunch of enemies' ranges, I'm gonna go ahead and jury rig myself. Beep boop, back to full.
Let's see. Oh wait, he doesn't have any shields. Never mind.
Yeah, no.
He's getting bullied real hard.
I have a
He's gonna be
question.
bullied
Is
harder
this
later.
egg considered to be on this square or this square?
Which egg? Sorry, I was I was too zoomed into.
Here. Is this egg considered to be on this square or this square?
There was just a lot of copy pasting. I'll just put them put them all in squares, I guess.
Okay. Thank you.
I just copied over and just kept hitting paste.
Mm. Well, that psychic tentacle. For piss damage, but or something.
The only one left.
Yeah.
Hey, he didn't give me a fortune cookie.
Oh.
How will I know what my lucky numbers are?
Just take the number
Lyra.
from Lost. Okay, well, sorry Savin and Scout, but the only thing I can do is dash to get closer to you guys. That's all I got.
Yay! This royal guard is down. This psychic tentacle is up. Hey, Sieg!
Uh-huh.
Psionic puppeteer!
Oh no. Boy, I wish I had any, inspiration or anything.
I really do too, considering I'm on you.
Yep, that's fucked.
Do you get... Do you... I mean, no, it's a background thing I have for mental fortitude thing.
What?
I was looking to see if the is something in the class list that gives you advantage for it, but nope.
Alright, this royal guard is going to go up And she's part of the hive mind, so instead she's going to turn her rifle onto Fenris. Get out of here,
Awesome.
you turd.
No.
Oh,
Fuck off.
Captain.
Yeah, I will move up a little bit, and I will pull out my shotgun and try and hurt both of those guys. It's been some time, so I'm going to use my Marauder ability to have advantage on these attacks. Boom!
Oh yeah.
Hooray!
And roll to hit again for the
Right.
prince.
Alright, just a second one. Ooh! Oh, it's same damage. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good thing, because I only take damage from the first.
There's no more psychic tentacle, and
Yes.
I cannot tell you what to do next round. All of a sudden, there were squiddlies in your brain, and they were gonna tell you to do something pretty great, you think, but now they're not. The voices aren't there anymore, and you're all alone.
What
Oh,
a shame.
She's never alone. She's got me moaning on her.
Boing,
what's
boing.
your name again? Stray. So, oh, Prince is down too. Oh, that's good.
Oh shit! Nice.
Oh, hooray! But also bad because of the prince. Yeah, but it's good.
Herp, blurf.
Will guard enter a death rage at seeing the prince go down?
Anything else?
That's me.
Okay. And then 1 and 2, 3. Hi. That's all I can do. Hi. All I can. Damn, have the speedy legs.
Well, it's a good thing that the arc thing only goes on targets.
I was muted. Okay, so my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Do Okay, so I will start with this guy, jump over Fenris and Sieg, and then go clockwise to the guys up above.
Why would you do that though?
Because I don't want to electrify those guys.
It's electrifying.
Not being good with that gun.
So
Danger,
16,
You have
danger.
absolutely carried this fucking fight.
16 to that guy, 10 to that guy, 11 to that guy, and I can't see anybody else. So the electricity might arc to them, but I can't see them. So
Danger, danger. High voltage.
yes.
The way you touch. The
I
way
think you mean-
kiss.
High volt edge.
Ah.
Oh,
Ah.
Atrocious.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
excellent.
Or I try.
Oh my god, do I try?
Do I hit? Try.
I try. Oh,
I just haven't done anything all fucking fight. This is so frustrating. I did 7 damage with my first attack and I haven't done anything since.
Hey,
It's
I've been
your
rolling.
enemy's off. It's because you're riding the Sylvia.
Yeah.
No, because I'm a pilot. Everyone knows I fucking shoot better while I ride.
This is true. I mean,
but you're not
her-
shooting.
I've seen her. I've seen her chair. It has one in it.
Yeah, but she's not shooting. She's stabbing.
This is a good point.
Deek.
Well, alright. I'm not mind controlled, right? That one died.
Yeah, it's dead.
Alright, excellent. Just gonna real quick pop down here and bash this bitch in the head.
And
Good night, princess. I claim you in
I
the
hope you
name
like-
of the Siegwulfe Empire.
I hope you like AOOs.
Oh, do they have melee weapons?
The Royal Guards charged you guys with their swords.
Oh, sorry, hold on. I guess I'll just hit this bitch. Whatever.
Okay.
Don't forget
So-
to
Where's
roll
your
your
more
damage
damage?
dice again.
Yeah.
Impact.
So, 4, 5, 6, 17.
Your weapon is an impact.
yeah, roll the d10 again. You might get it higher than a 4.
Nope.
Nope. Nope.
Apparently, fuck you. So 17.
Yep. Alright, that's me done.
Deeg.
No, me.
Jamina.
Jamina. This one down here. Pew.
Blurf.
There you go.
Actually, with that damage, Sieg, you would have killed that one outright.
I'm glad I didn't kill her.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
Do you move?
Well, I can't really get forward much from where I can. It's the best area for lining that I can see, at least.
Okay. Bunbork.
Okay. So, question here before I start moving. Probably should try not to show others. Am I able to move through this, or do I have to move through Siduri Square?
That's fairly sheer. I'll give you an acrobatics check to just jump and kick off of it.
This is my acrobatics. Let me just take a look here.
Or it'll just be double movement.
Alright, yeah, sure. Why not? Why not do the cool thing? Regular. Dexterity. Proficient. Now I'm doing the cool thing.
Boing.
Jump. Bounce. Ha! Let's see, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you hit anything? No. It is just me. So I will try, and I can't see them. I can make out them, so I guess I'll hit them. If they... Pachow. No. Let's see, I still have a bonus action. Sieg, are you in range? Oh, you're just barely. How bad's your shielding?
Almost gone out of 20.
Alright. Get 13.
Nice.
That will do me.
Captain.
Over here. Do I have a clear? I can't get a clear shot on that one.
That one
I?
has cover against you.
Yeah. This one I could hit. Or I could try and shoot that one. That one goes next, so you know what? I will attempt to deny that one its turn.
Okay. Let me move Jiggy out of the way so I can see how much AC I'm gonna give this person. Okay, so yeah, I would have given
As
her
long
like
as it's not +5.
Well, if she was one step back, then yeah, but no. Why would you blurf her so bad? She just wanted to love.
Love with her sword.
I mean, to be fair, both of them were going.
Yeah, I like to love with my sword. Excalibur shines.
That's me.
Royal Guard is going to try to attack Teague. One last burst of defiance
Okay.
before immediately getting knuckle dunked.
And that's about how it's gonna go. Hey, she hit me.
Aha!
Thank God I had all that extra shielding.
Time for we don't have to go through all this. I mean, unless you guys really want to go the entire party in a row knuckle dunking this late.
Yeah.
Nah, we'll probably get her. Well, that was something. Let's check on the people here. Do these people look like they have actually any tentacles in them?
All of the guards do.
But the prince doesn't.
No.
Huh.
Hey!
Strange.
Anyone who wants to, make me a perception check.
Absolutely.
How many tentacles are coming out of him?
Why would there be tentacles inside him? He is probably the one who started this.
I see nothing. He's probably got a tentacle up his ear or something like that.
Is it a perception check or investigation?
I said perception.
Hmm. Oh. Can raw dog a d20.
You know what?
Anyone who wants to can make this check.
I assume I can't have, like, Zam roll a d20 to see if it notices it.
I don't think that's how that works.
Yeah, I didn't think
What
so.
about Fenris?
16. Anyone else?
Why? Do I have perception? I do not. Wow, okay.
Alright. Philia, Fenris. From the east, you hear the enscoodling is upon you.
Oh god. Incoming!
Ah, fuck.
What do you do?
Which
It is
direction?
approaching from the east, from this away. What do you do?
Come down that corner.
Does it
I'm
sound
going
like
to
a
grab
ship kind of
from-
squiddling?
That's west, not east.
Oh,
Oh.
whatever.
From the west.
Anyways, this way. The scoodling is upon you. You hear a bunch of sounds. Would mostly sound like a bunch of small little tentacle monsters coming after you. But you hear a very large rumbling, slapping sound coming from that direction. What do you?
This would probably be an ideal time to set our bomb and then leave.
Yeah, can we
Yeah.
We
see how long
can't
we need to
carry-
set the bombs?
Can we
We carry
carry
people?
all of these people?
I can
Yes.
probably carry the prince and let's
We
see,
have the
there's-
Red
I
Mirror
will-
Commandos. They
Yes.
drop the bomb, grab the bodies, and we run. Let's go.
Yeah, we have enough.
Two
to carry
bodies,
people.
one, two, three. Yes,
The
yes.
bomb is on.
Is
The
this
bomb
where
is
we
on.
need
We
to
just
drop?
have to detonate it.
Yeah, we're not being raced by the bomb. We're just being raced by tentacles. We can just leave a bomb here and then continue
Yeah.
on our merry ways. Let's grab these bitches and get out.
Yeah.
Is this where we need to drop the bomb?
This
it's
is not the
about to
heart of
be.
the squiddling, right?
If you wanted to collapse the entire cave system,
We're not,
you'd have to go towards the inscoodling or towards the...
not collapsing, it's a firebomb, remember? It's a conflagration.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're fucking Vietnaming this shit, remember?
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
didn't realize
so
we
we're not
brought a
looking
bunch
to-
of Agent Orange down here.
Yeah. What do you think we got the mirrors here for?
So I'm asking, I'm like, is this the chamber where we need to drop, need to detonate the, or is it like up that way, or is it that way?
It's up to you. The firebomb that you made will definitely not be able to start a conflagration that will destroy this entire spiderweb net. If it's just a firebomb, you can destroy like one room.
Wait, I have an idea. Activate proximity. Once we're out of here, activate proximity sensor. So once they're in range of this, it'll burn this room.
So,
There-
question, Stray. You said is a big like wiggling noise, like bigger than the other tentacles we've heard.
Something very big is coming towards you. You don't know what it is.
Probably their queen.
Probably. We're gonna plant the bomb over here. We had this conversation last week about the bomb and the cave system.
Yep. We already had it. And we're legging it.
I will grab one of these guards.
I will shove the prince onto Sam so we can carry him.
Oh, okay. Would you like to make me
Yes.
an engineering test to see how quickly you could get this set up in the best position to be able to fry as much as you can on your way?
Seek assisting you, then you have the best engineering, right?
Yep.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Beep boop step done.
Alrighty. Now it is time to make a group dexterity test. Let's see if you guys can enruninate before the tentacle hive mind comes after you.
Just dexterity, no athletics or anything like that, or acrobatics.
You could use acrobatics, yes.
Okay.
And I'd argue athletics is the skill for running, but alright.
I mean, so I was
You
saying
can
like athletics or
substitute.
acrobatics or stuff like that.
Well, I mean, I would also make the argument for using acrobatics to jump from, firm footing to firm footing in a in water-nated under.
Not that it matters to me either way, because I have neither of these skills, and I fail.
It's alright. It's not so alright.
Wait,
We got
wait, what? That's not right. Why is that roll like that?
What's going on?
Are you
Never
clicking on
mind.
character sheet again?
You,
It's
Do you
not
not
that
have-
much high. It's actually supposed to be like 8.
it's just like plus 1.
Eight.
Do you not have a dexterity set to be plus 1 or something like that in it?
Oh, it's a dexterity saving throw. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's not. It is a skill check.
Okay, then yeah, I did athletics, but it just rolled 2 instead of 3. Whatever. It's just 8. I still failed.
So we got 24, 19, 14, 9, 8, 16.
I think that's more than half of us passing.
Oh, Jesus
Fuck.
Christ, Kina.
Clinky glass.
A clong clink. All right. So,
Yeah.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
We can also death pack the entrance that we came out of before detonating. Before running, I mean. Again, and then detonating the big bomb.
Mm-hmm. I'm worried what the prince has got going on, considering he didn't have tentacles in him.
Probably mine
Well,
broken.
we got a bioscanner and everything there ready.
Yeah. That's not to worry about when we have
And-
him on the ship.
You guys have made your preparations to zip up, as I recall, correct?
Here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And so, the last thing you see as you guys hook up and start zipping up is, let me just pull this off of that layer. Oop, that's the wrong layer.
You
Is
okay there, straight?
massive form
Oh,
rumble.
fuck off.
Oh, fuck, no. Ah.
And as you guys make it up here to the surface, don't worry, I've got your things on the other map. Let me grab the boys and the lady. Doop, doop, copy. And you can definitely hear the sound of that very large monstrosity scoodling up after you.
We should get going. We should run.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw 3 grenades down the hole at it and set up some trip mines here on the entrance to blow the hole up.
Yeah, that packet.
Oh yeah, det packet, that's
Got
an
one
better
left.
idea. I'm just gonna throw the
So-
grenades down to try and
Yeah.
slow it down.
So, question straight here. Does it sound like it's gonna get out of that hole within like a minute?
Setting a charge,
it's
setting a
on
dead
your
pack
heel.
takes a minute.
It's right on your heels.
Okay, so
Oh.
before we start
Never
running, I'm
mind.
gonna drop a turret like right here.
Okay. What else?
So just as a nota bene, the firebomb we set off down there, that's not gonna reach up here, is it?
I mean, probably most certainly will start shooting fire out the top. You'll find out whether or not that tentacle beast is able to defend itself from it or scoodle out of the way.
I mean, like, is it gonna fill the whole ship with fire, or is it just gonna, like, be a big gout of
Likely-
flame out the hole?
Most likely not. It'll probably gout out the hole and then kind of let me make sure I'm on the right layer so I can show you. It'll probably like peter out in probably a 15-20 meter radius. It's got to go around. a lot
Nobody's
of
here.
bends.
Good.
Okay, let's pull out then. Yeah, I'm gonna leave my 3 trip mines here then to try and again slow it down, same as with the grenades.
Yeah.
How long does it take to leave a trip?
Unaction.
Full action. Okay.
Does it look like it's that many actions behind us, or is it like 1 turn away from us?
You're basically one step ahead of the devil.
Okay, so never mind about the trip mines, because I don't have enough time to set them up.
Yeah. Yeah. So we just. What was it? Lyra was dropping her altitude right there and just letting it with
Yeah.
body, same with the rest of us.
Because that turret's just gonna auto fire on those things like every.
You have about
Sorry,
2
yeah.
rounds before it comes up. So
Yeah.
Everyone is just grabbing and running.
Yeah. So.
Okie dokie. And let me just copy all this bad.
As soon as we know when we're out of reach for, the conflagration to detonate.
Okay, so I assume you're going to key the charge at the entrance.
Well,
When you guys reach the
as
entrance,
far-
I assume you're gonna detonate. Yes.
As
Yeah,
soon
that's
as
far
we're
enough
clear
out
of the
of it.
blast, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see.
It's okay, guys. I have a backup plan if this doesn't work.
I mean, it should be fairly weakened after getting, like, belted by turret rounds for, like, at least 3 or 4 rounds.
And, I mean,
Well,
these
don't
things are
forget
highly
that-
resistant to ranged attacks, so...
I mean, they're highly resistant to range attacks when we were firing. This is a VI, so it's all digital targeting.
No, remember, their VIAI is susceptible to psychic attacks, same as us.
AI
Yeah, but-
is
Yeah,
AI is
psychic.
not.
Oh!
Yeah, but
well,
Stray, yeah, but Stray said, like, if it's a digital thing, then all the attacks go through.
If you're sapient, they can affect your mind. If you're not, then I mean, what's there to affect? They can't make basically a constant hallucination around them to something that can't hallucinate. Don't mind that roll. Everything's fine.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, we're literally converted a ship, or was it like a capital torpedo, into a massive firebomb, so...
Gonna throw, like, 4 of these out to assume they hit something. That sure won't. That sure will.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
two more down.
they can hit, but what did you specify for it to hit first?
Oh, I don't specify anything. This thing hits the closest target available.
Well, I hope you like chewing on chum.
I mean, that's fine. Less chum coming towards us.
And so, your explosive goes off. There is a crackle of fire coming from within the ship, and a strange blue pulse, which then causes the entire ship to shake and shudder. And it you all can make me once more perception checks with advantage.
You said with advantage?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Alright.
Fucking 2
Alrighty.
crits.
So, Siduri, Sieg, Philia, you are very easily able to see that some of the ports on the side of this sleek ship slide open, and point defense guns slide out, all crackling with the same strange blue energy.
That's not good.
Why are the point defense guns aiming at us?
There's
Psychic
no crit.
cursed ship!
What the fuck?
Oh, the thing took control of it, didn't it?
How is it taking control of
I
the
bet
ship?
that ship's got a fucking VI on it.
Alright.
Enter ship, we got shields, shoot.
Hey, Stray?
Yeah.
We're still, like, at the base of this ship, right? Like, we just got out of it?
You guys I assumed you guys didn't set off the charge and then stopped. I assumed
No, we
you
just
kept
fucking
running.
running.
Okay,
So
well,
you're not just outside of the entrance, no. We'll say that you're on the berm where all of your commandos are.
sure. Alright. Sigi is going to heroically run back towards the entrance and yeet with all her might the Plan B into the entrance, get it onto the enemy ship.
Sure. Would you like to
Can
make some type
Yeah,
of
okay.
athletics check?
Sure.
And I guess Fenris is still on the back. Do you want to help out?
Yeah, I'll like slide off and help heave ho this motherfucker. I come up with a wet schlick.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to yeet it real good, and it will land next to the end.
Damn it. Oh, they'll have to do. Run! I'm gonna go galloping full blast towards our ship.
Yeah, I run as fast as she
Double
jets, so
rocket.
I will actually sprint. I'll sprint with my buttocks clenched tightly, because otherwise you'll be able to hear her whistling.
Alright, and as Sieg and Fenris do that, there is going to be a rumble of firing at them from the point defense guns, but they're very sloppily aimed. It looks like, you know, one of those World War II movies where the hero
Dodge
is
and
running through
weave.
no
Dodge
man's...
and weave.
Okay. So, what do now? The turrets are now tracking and are starting to impact against the side of your ship.
Throw my ass in a pilot's
Wow.
seat and get us the fuck out of here.
Everyone get on.
Yeah, I guess so.
Everyone on board, we're leaving this shit.
I'm afraid we won't be recovering
Fuck this
that ship.
shit, we're out.
What do you mean? What have you done?
Alright, so, Fenris, would you like to make me some sort of piloting check to be able to start punching out before we have to start making tests for, you know, damage the ship is...
Yeah, sure, I would love to.
You know, one of them Han Solo running around the corner and then squealing into the pilot's seat.
Sure, I would love to. Let's see here. Skill check.
If you keep riding on Sieg's back, you're gonna need to get a joystick installed in the pilot seat.
19.
What do you mean
All right.
installed? She already has
That
one on the
is
pilot stick.
fairly good. Your shields are going to take a beating, but the thing is, there's only like 2 or 3 of the point defense systems that were still available, and it won't cause any lasting damage. As you guys... Boop, boop. Sieg, are you going to activate Plan Alpha Omega?
Yeah. Yeah, I ain't dealing with a fucking psychic ghost ship.
Like a ghost ship. It's the thing taking control of it. It's the hive mind thing.
Fire in the hole. Beep.
It did use its psychic abilities to shield it and then let all of its comrades burn. But it doesn't matter now because a new green sun appears on the planet.
Why is it green?
They
What
call
have you
it the
done?
wet sun.
Siggy? What was that?
Siggy just has on a big pair of like blackout sunglasses as she watches it.
Fenris, what does the fuel gauge say?
It says we're radical. Don't worry about
Did
it.
you detonate a fuel rod?
I made a fuel rod bomb.
Oh, good lord.
That was...
I'm not gonna lie, it was terrifying just throwing that fucking thing, but definitely radical. Would do again.
Well,
I told
we
you to
can
take.
scoop up more.
I told you to take a torpedo and make a bomb.
I did. That was a torpedo.
I did not tell you to take a fuel rod and make a nuclear war.
You did not tell me not to do that.
Why would
It's
you do
not a
that?
nuclear warhead, it's a Savasite warhead. And the thing is, it's actually very clever that, you know what? Actually, Dr. Anal will point this out. Given that these
psychic.
are psychic monsters, and Savasite infers psychic abilities, that might actually have been the correct course to neutralizing the infestation.
That was my thinking as well.
Oh god.
I think you
Oh,
just get
okay.
thrown out the rule of cool.
Although I feel bad for all the
So-
little birdies and animals around.
Well, wait. So all the psychic things are dead.
We don't know.
We don't
I-
know.
I cannot say for certain, of course, but given that Savasai operates on psychic wavelengths and you just used it as a bomb against psychic creatures, most likely did more damage than a conventional nuclear warhead. At an
Could've
extreme
been-
cost, of course.
All those relics we could have saved. Years of cultural things. All gone.
I mean,
Better and dead.
big monster.
Big monster we can fight with bullets. We could have shot it with point defense guns.
Fuck that noise. I'm glad to more surely, nuke all those things. But yeah, we should obviously like float here in the orbit around it for a little while and sunbathe in this psychic radiation.
We could
It's
just
okay, Adjatha. This is definitely not how you create tentacle monster super mute.
Profit margin went down a whole lot. When we blew up what quite possibly would have been the actual paycheck.
You mean rescuing the prince would have been the paycheck, which we did.
And the ship. The ship has been missing and has like a big bounty on it for years.
So it has, but yeah, that's because no one put a bounty out for the prince they believe dead. I think this tops fucking ship bounty.
There wasn't actually a bounty on that ship. There wasn't a bounty on any of this. This is one of those unsolved mysteries, and there might have been a bounty 300 years ago, but most of those people are dead now.
No,
What,
I
you-
just mean like
Yeah.
we have to fly from place to place, and we do that by using fuel, and we
I mean-
turned a fuel rod into a bomb. Which
Oh, fuel's not a
It's-
problem.
We get free fuel now.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we get free fuel.
yeah.
You
do we
guys
get
spent-
free Savasite fuel?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
you guys
actually, yeah.
spent
Screw.
quite a bit of money with a gem-hardened fuel scoop. So you just need to find like a place with like a gas giant or something like
An
that.
appropriate star or gas giant.
And as luck would have it, there's a gas giant in this system. So, you guys are now in orbit above the planet. You have created a new superstorm over the planet that is just storm most of the time.
Well,
I'm a big fan of how this turned
yes,
out.
At least
Wow.
someone is.
So, you guys scanned the planet before, and you had gone in a loop around the equator. Would you like to continue scanning the planet for anomalies?
Yes, please.
Yes, why not?
Yeah. I am cool with how that turned out. with
Is
that
there-
monster?
Is there a lot of interference? There's a lot of interference over where the blast was.
There was a lot of interference over the entire planet because of the constant lightning. The way you found this to begin with was the storm had moved on from that area.
Right. Can we scan the area we had just left?
Sure! Is that what the 27 is for?
You told me to scan for other anomalies.
Please
Oh.
scan the area we just left.
I will make
Okay.
another one for scanning the area we just left.
Sure.
But keep that like 30 there for other anomalies. Doesn't
Alright,
matter.
The same
I
thing.
mean, alright.
So, have you ever heard of the glowing sea?
Yes, I have played
Oh.
that before.
Well, I had to make sure.
But with the scan and with a scan that high, you are definitely able to tell there are no life forms in the area. You have successfully excised this planet from the tentacle monsters aside from the 5 you have on your ship.
Yeah, can we
Good.
cram this prince in a med bay and check that he's not, like, actually just a bunch of tentacles wearing a prince suit?
Sure,
would like
he's
to
not a
check
bunch
that,
of
yes.
tentacles wearing a prince suit.
He's just mind broken. Is that it?
Well,
Well,
you
no,
look
broken.
at that.
You know,
It's almost
mind broken's fine. We kind of, I'm sure
No,
Prince
that's-
would bring in really good rates as a whole.
That's doable. That's fixable. We have other people.
Yeah,
We have specialists.
it's almost
for it.
like we have a specialist here for that, right?
Yeah.
Lyra?
Yes. That is what I just said. Yes.
Put him
You're welcome.
on the doc. Put him on the doctor's number 1.
And while
And
he's in this medical bay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna check to see if he has a royal butt plug.
Yeah, you know what? Just for you, Amxal. He was wearing it the entire time.
Ah,
Wow, it has changed shape from being pounded by his cheeks for years.
Well, I mean, for several hundred years, he was just in stasis.
you know what?
Well,
I'm taking this.
yeah, it's a victory. But hey, well, if the infestation is gone, can't we just, like, drag this irradiated hunk of metal?
I mean, you set off a nuke next to the ship.
Well, what's left of it then?
Look, if a wooden torii gate can survive Hiroshima, I'm sure the other ship there, the smuggler vessel, that's probably at least somewhat intact.
And it certainly doesn't have any crew left.
You can certainly take and scrap it. Hopefully.
So, Siggy, are you okay with nuking a bunch of civilians?
Oh, that's right. There are people on.
They
board.
were.
There
They were, they're
were
on your
people.
There were people.
They're on your ship now.
We
Not the 3 in the
evacuated.
tentacle room.
No, they actually did. Savin brought that up. You got the red mirror went and took at the end of last session. The red mirror boarded the ship and recovered them. The smugglers are de-tentacled and passed out in your medbay.
Yeah, what do you
Oh,
think
okay.
I am? Some kind of murderer? This is Siggy we're talking about.
Well then,
Well, that kind of happened pretty
That's
fast,
good.
so you never know.
well, how about we go get some money from this ordeal?
Yes.
Yeah.
Recoup our losses.
Well, it
Siggy.
wasn't much of a loss. We can...
Hi, Captain.
Don't do that again. Tell me next time you're going to do something like that.
Please inform us that next time you decide to carry in a nuke.
Be back real quick.
I want to be aware of any plan Bs in the future.
Hi, Captain.
Oh god, that could
That
turn out actually
involves
really
C's,
horribly if...
D's, E's, F's, G's, and a third alphabet.
I'm sorry if you are displeased by my performance, Captain, but it seemed like the most sure way to make the crew safe, given the pervasiveness of the monsters.
Think about for a second that you were carrying a nuke and if that could have gone very wrongly with us nearby.
If we had known that you had constructed that, and if the doctor had informed us of the potential that it could wreak on these creatures, we would have planned differently.
But still, good job.
But it worked out this time. Everyone made it out.
Oakley, yes.
Oakley Pokley. So, as you guys are in orbit around this planet, you did 2 30s in a row. And as you're getting ready to depart, Lyra notices something strange on your sensors.
Oh, other than the big glowing sea.
No, that's on the other side of the planet by now.
Hooray! What's this anomaly?
So, there appears, unlike the many, many roaming storms on this planet, there appears to be one that, for some reason, is on a fixed location with no real reason why it shouldn't.
Why it shouldn't
And
move?
There's
why
something
it should
moving.
move on. No, it's a fixed
Oh.
storm.
Is there
Is it-
like an eye to it as well, like where you could get in somewhat safely, or?
Indeed, there is a. While you can't get any visual readings, there is indeed a eye to the storm. You won't be able to magnify because there's still heavy cloud cover, but it appears to be a storm roughly twice the size of the other storms you've been encountering, and it appears to be fixed, strangely enough, on a little spot of land that juts up to the sea, and anyone can tell you that should have just, it should move. Storms don't just stay still.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the storms aren't natural at all, and they're being made by some kind of alien terraforming
Well,
tech.
it's made
Well,
by
this
the
one-
great enemy.
I mean, this
Remember?
one probably isn't natural. The other ones might actually be natural, but this one
Might
isn't.
be. So just to finish
Yeah.
off with where we just left, the smuggler's ship, is it still there or is it gone?
Let's find out if its shields were still up.
Oh boy.
Roll me a date of fate, would you?
A date? Sure, I'll roll on. Right in the middle.
Okay, its shields were not on, but there are irradiated hunks that could likely be south.
It got blown to bits. But it wasn't like disintegrated. There are hunks of salvage. Okay.
Well, luckily, it is like out. Actually, was it out of fuel?
Nope. It just got hit with a lightning storm.
Well, luckily,
Because-
hopefully, it didn't do a chain reaction and blow itself up from being blown up.
Because the
Ooh,
captain
nice.
got greedy.
So let's take a look at this other storm then.
Yeah, this fixed storm.
Oh, while we're up in orbit, drop a buoy. I'm claiming this planet.
Drop a boy!
Buoy dropped. Buoy deployed.
So, I don't suppose we have any do we have any probes we can fire down into that eye? Since we can't get close to it, really.
Oh, you can get close. You can fly through the eye if you really wanted to. It requires some maneuver,
You
Yeah,
don't say.
but that's
Well, we
what your
have a
porker
really
is
good
for.
pilot.
I could. I mean, I need give me time to take a nap and then sure.
I mean, that
I
sounds
think
good.
everyone could do with a break, yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone, Fenris, just keep us in orbit. Get the autopilot on, and everyone get some R&R. I'll
Over the ship's intercom, I put one of those chill beats to listen to.
I'll
To study to on the comm.
I'll calm the kitchen and ask the cook to start preparing food for the crew.
She will start to whip up a mess of soul food.
That would be much appreciated.
Oh god, they gave Siggy a soul. What have you done?
For 10-minute milking, that usually calms me down.
Does a Siegwulfe have, like, hot sim tongue that can, like, taste?
I have far more taste than you could ever imagine.
Excellent.
Laird.
I'd hate for you to miss out on dinner.
Gonna be the richest New Texan cow milk mac and cheese you ever had.
Nice.
Oh,
So-
fuck. I want to cook a mac and cheese after this so
So-
badly.
After that, I'm going to go to our Redmere and just kind of congratulate them on their first alien world mission and see how they're doing.
They will snap you smart salutes, and the lieutenant will inform you that while a very odd mission, they are most grateful for the opportunity, and it was indeed a stellar adventure, especially the last.
Yeah, fly to an alien world, shoot a whole bunch of veritable little army of tentacles, set off a nuclear and not quite nuclear warhead.
Literally everything they could have ever hoped for out of those fucking books they've been reading about how cool space is. Literally, they got to play a sci-fi novel.
Yeah, they're pretty hyped about this.
So
Well,
what
but
you're
the only
saying, they
thing that
got to
wouldn't make it-
experience...
Go ahead.
They got the Starship Trooper treatment.
They really
Well,
did.
Yeah. I was literally about to say the only thing that would have made it better if they all had power armor.
God, yeah, actually, I imagine Starship Troopers as like as a setting is really, really popular for Red Mare.
I
Oh, it'd be
mean,
really-
I mean,
all-
they
they're
are
all
based
doing
on
their
the
part.
Federation, so yeah.
Yeah, they are all
Yeah.
doing their
Oh
part.
my god,
Mhm,
they
yeah.
would.
If
They.
you-
Oh my god, they really would like it.
if you forwarded them the book, then they would be most appreciative.
Yeah,
It'd
sure, they
beca-
could thing it.
It'd become the lieutenant would recommend it as required reading in the Red Mirror Armed Force.
And a piece of like ancient literature.
Ancient alien literature about how to space.
It's a shame those animated cartoons didn't survive.
All right.
God, I only remember those in like weird just fits and spurts of half-thought memory. Like, God, did I remember watching a series about that, or did I imagine it as a child and then people have said they've seen it?
See,
Oh, it was very real.
So then I'm like, oh my God, it existed.
It's
It was
combined
also
hallucination.
really good.
Wizard, I have that about a cartoon I saw about 30 years ago. I'm not sure if I dreamt it up or it was actually real.
Yeah,
But
I
it was
imagine
so
it
fucking
happens.
stupid, so they had to be French.
I was gonna say, I imagine it
Oh.
happens to people who remember their fucking dreams.
That animated cartoon didn't survive, but those fucking animated movies from Japan made it into the digital age. They probably are still around.
Oh yeah, the hentai version of Starship Troopers is great.
Listen, the weebs turned out to be
Wait,
the
there was an
greatest-
anime?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
There was an anime
Yeah,
Yeah.
for Starship Troopers.
yeah.
Yes,
there was a 4-episode OVA series.
What?
Oh.
It was
Yeah.
never translated to English, but I definitely pirated it with like almost 20 years ago.
What the
Oh my
fuck? There's a 6-part thing of it.
A 6 parts.
Wait, 20 years?
Yeah,
20
6
years
parts
ago,
anime
then you were
OVA.
like 2.
made by Sunrise.
1988, yeah.
Yeah, holy shit.
Starship Troopers.
Yeah.
What the
Johnny, Hendrik, Maria, Greg, Sharon, Coven, Kerm,
Yeah.
Misita.
It's real neat too.
surprised
They
they
actually
did
have the
that.
power armor and everything, and the
Yeah,
the
they-
bugs
they
have like lasers and shit.
Yeah,
What
they
the
have the
fuck?
power armor, and the bugs aren't just the bugs from the thing. They actually have weapons, like in the book.
Oh
It's
my
really
god.
neat. Never seen it with subtitles though, so that's a shame.
Yeah, there's a
Oh, there's one right here.
yeah, there's one right part one on
English
YouTube.
sub.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
shit.
subs.
Yeah, hold on, I'll put it in
Yeah.
VCT.
Wait, you've never seen it with the subs?
No, I just saw it way back in the day when you pirated shit by like getting a DVD that somebody copied like on mail order.
I mean,
There you
fair
go,
enough.
Savin.
I didn't watch it until the mid thousands, but
Shit.
Part one right on YouTube.
Well,
I watched it-
I
I
know
watched
how
it
I'm
in high
doing my
school.
part tomorrow.
Yeah, all 6 are on this dude's channel.
Fucking sweet.
Oh my god.
Huh.
I'm still looking for that cartoon to this day.
The animated one?
No, it's like I
Oh,
said, the one that I'm not sure if it was a fever fucking dream or it was an actual thing.
Can you describe it?
Well, the thing is, it was a children's cartoon because they were some pastel colored, like solid pastel colored dinosaur animals from space. And there were these like bumbling bad guys that was after them. Like I remember like a yellow pterodactyl, pterodon, and this like orange beaver thing there. All of them had like black masks for their head, you know, like Sora would have.
And how long ago
But
did
they
you
were all
read-
like,
did you- And how long ago was
like
this?
30 years ago.
So in the 90s, like early 90s.
Fuck, the 90s were 30 years ago. Jesus Christ.
Oh god.
Yeah, and it was like, like I said, it was just this one of those moments. Like I'm not sure if it was real or not because the bad guy, the main bad guy, I remember him, but not his goons. He was like this short, buzz cut motherfucker with like these round, high reflective glasses. Like he was, I think, like gingerish, and he had like gray pants and black and red and yellow. What was it called outfit and like a red cape, and they were trying to steal the technology from the fucking pastel motherfuckers.
Did the dinosaurs
It was
have
like
a
a
spaceship?
Yes, but the thing, they all look. They weren't like, you know, dinos. It wasn't dinosaurs. I know.
Were they?
I already checked that.
Did they stand up? It was.
Yeah, they walked like on two feet. They were like bipedal and stuff.
Was it called
saying it-
Dino Saucers?
I just said no. It's not dinosaurs.
Sorry, I thought you
No,
guys
it
said
was
dinosaurs
literally-
there.
No. It's when I say pastel and children, I mean they were like blobbyish, you know, like a simplified shape, not like high detail.
okay. But
Sounds made up.
so let's get to this next part before we draw the session to a close, shall we?
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Why not?
Why not?
So, would you like to make a piloting check to make it through the eye of this stationary supermassive storm?
Sure, I've done worse. Yeah, alright.
Alright. So, you drift down through the atmosphere and manage to dodge what appears to be 3 huge prongs of lightning shooting up into the storm. And by shooting up, I do mean that. It seems to be coming from the ground. And as you get closer, you see 3 huge pylons.
Oh, that's fucking rat.
Oh wow,
Oh wow.
That-
Oh
that's some alien tech.
yeah.
Oh my.
That's some fucking shit right there.
I remember that the gate was, the great enemies.
Call 'em that. And I know it's because we don't have another name for them, but they're only the great enemies to that one empire.
I mean, you do have a name for them. You were told them. Now I have to
Yeah,
fucking
but then
scroll
it's
through
me
and
and
find them.
names.
Theriovs. And I told you that it wasn't strictly Theriov technology, but did incorporate some of it.
It could be someone else.
Yeah, proto area or post.
Probably Postus incorporates it, but is not there of itself.
All I said was it incorporated some of the technology.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Post thereof, like, because it's incorporating it, but it's not explicitly thereof.
It's pretty
Oh.
thorough up there, isn't it, before it was cool?
This is these are pretty interesting. It's safe enough to land. We could probably try and go inside. I think there might be an entrance down there. Oh Jesus Christ! There's a lot of booms going on in my background.
I think I heard something, but that could have been coming from upstairs.
No, there's probably booms in my background. Downtown's probably on fire.
Ah,
Oh,
right.
You strapped?
I have preparations, yes.
Good.
But do you also have a weapon? Hey!
Yes. Multiple.
Mhm.
No, that was the joke. Strapped. Never
Ah.
mind.
I mean,
I am not.
listen,
I am-
Scout. Listen, Scout. I got it, and I gave you a hearty chuckle, but I also was eating chow mein.
Okay, I'll
not,
take a belated
uh,
chuckles.
hip on the language, as these kids say.
And so, yeah, you guys find giant towers that appear to be shooting off lightning into the storms themselves. And I believe that's where we'll draw the session to a close.
Hooray!
It's pretty fucking
Alright.
radical.
Well,
Okay. Is there anything you guys would like to do or say before you draw the session to a close?
I nuked him, Rico.
You really
Yes,
did.
you did.
You sure
who's
did.
a good Siggy? You are.
It's
Yes,
only
you
taken
are.
like
Who's a good
20
Siggy?
years, well, okay, like 15 of playing RPGs to actually be able to detonate a nuke in something.
I mean, you nuked other things with Residium bombs.
Yeah, but that was as
Those
a
kinda-
DM. This time I got to do it as a player. Like, that was actually me doing something.
Alright, fair enough, fair enough.
I'm stoked.
Yeah. And now you've found weird alien towers that shoot lightning.
Woohoo!
Alright, everybody. That's it for me.
Yeah, thank you as usual for running.
Yeah.